starting with the faculty and then also among the graduate students, there's just this sense of community and collaboration.
It's amazing how non-competitive it is and how really supportive everyone is of each other within the program, and I think that's something that's really important for a graduate school program.
I'm in a lab group run by Dr. Johnson, and it's one of the best places to be. It's somewhere we can kind of come weekly and check in with each other and get a kick in the pants sometimes if you need to be encouraged even or told to pick it up a little bit, but it's a great way to help stay on track, and it's a great way to help motivate each other.
Everybody is very supportive of each other. There's not competition, and so it was just a really great atmosphere, and everybody's interests are so diverse, and so it was a really great place to learn about other areas that I didn't know anything about from other students, to learn again about how to develop critical thinking skills from those who are further along, and then just to learn about life in academia and to be able to give back to those who were coming into the program once I had progressed a little bit farther.
I love my cohort so much. It's been really special and really meaningful to be a part of this 5-year program and have courses and other experiences with the same people for 4 years. So we've built really meaningful friendships and relationships. We can always depend on each other to bounce off ideas about research or just to talk about our experiences with children in the classroom. So that's been really, really wonderful.
All the faculty members are so encouraging of working on research projects, and they work really closely with you, so you get this one-on-one experience, and it helps really build your love for academia and for research. And they also provide so many opportunities to get to co-author on papers or to help collect data or to just be involved in teaching or research in general.
The main line of research I have worked on in my doctoral program has been with Dr. Mary Jane Moran, and we have a collaborative research partnership with the University of Milan Bicocca. We study the caregiving practices of infant-toddler teachers in both of our lab schools, and this has been a longitudinal project. We've worked on it for many years. I've had the opportunity to travel to Italy on multiple occasions, not only to work on the protocols for research, but also to learn how to build collaboration with other researchers and with the teachers that we work with, and to understand the context firsthand for the research that we're doing.
Currently I am working with Dr. Neitzel and Dr. Fouts, and we've done a paper on their Kenya data looking at children's social roles with various social partners, and then in addition to that, me and Dr. Neitzel have been working on several papers looking at the development of self-regulation in young children.
I've done 3 different types of research. One, I used research doing looking at the effects of using author studies to increase children's intrinsic motivation to read. Another research that I've done is looking at the effects of obesity on children's classroom performances. And then I've also looked at research on effective professional development for teachers.
I worked on what's called the PAL project, and we were interested in understanding how political conflict impacts young people as they transition into adulthood, specifically for Palestinian youth. And that project was probably the greatest experience I had in grad school, just because it provided me the opportunity to travel. It provided me the opportunity to be a part of a research project from the beginning, from the grant writing stage, all the way through developing instruments and then data analysis and data collection.
I was a student athlete in college and played basketball, and so I've decided to kind of transfer that a little bit over to the research side. And so right now I'm looking at well-being in student athletes. I think a lot of the times we look at, are they winning on the field, especially, for football and basketball, are they producing the wins? In recent years, the NCAA has gotten a lot more strict on the academic side, and so we're a little bit more focused on the academic side. But at the same time, I feel like we sometimes forget that in the midst of all of that, these young men and women are still 18 to 22 years old, they're still developing, and a lot of time we miss out on how they're doing. And so that's kind of the area I try to focus on.
If you're having a hard time deciding, like I said, you wouldn't be alone. That's something that pretty much every graduate student goes through is, well, what do I really want to do with this experience? And the faculty are used to hearing that, the graduate students are used to hearing that. And really they know how to ask you the right questions and help you make your decision based on what you want.
If you choose this program, know that it's a program that is going to meet you where you are, and they're going to help you grow.
You have available to get involved in research and to present at colloquiums, attend conferences, and even just be a part of different committees such as the Graduate Student Organization.
To an undergrad who is on the fence about grad school, I say do it, especially the pre-K 3 licensure program. You get your undergrad degree and a master's degree and your teaching license all in 5 years.
I would tell students that if you're intimidated or a little bit nervous about going into a grad program, to not think that it's an unattainable thing, because in our department I think the faculty make it a very accessible and individualized process, and everybody gets exactly what they need when they come here.